Hello YouTube world. This is a guitar that I've been carrying around with me since 1979, and it's really a great guitar. I traded it in at a place called Harmony Music in Reseda. It was owned by a cousin of one of my really good friends. So really been just carrying this thing around. I'm the original owner, completely stock, never did anything to it except a refret and normal setups. Electronics are great. Never had one bit of problem with this guitar at all. Even on the refret, you know, it was one of those, yeah, I probably could use one. And just a really solid guitar. And it is got the Harp tailpiece. You'll notice it's got the walnut finish, which is kind of unusual, which is, I think, is really cool. It's got the HB1 pickups, master volume, 2 tones, 2 volume. You know, obviously 2 humbuckers, 1 volume, 1 tone, 1 tone, and a selector switch for bridge, both, and neck. I think these are Grover tuners. Yeah, need these. They say Guild on them. They look like Grovers though. You can see that. Anyway, really great stuff, you know, great inlays and stuff, nothing missing. Block inlays. It's really it was the flagship at the time because they discontinued pretty much everything else in this model. It's a semi-hollow body guitar, much like the famous Gibson 335 and the others. It's a very underrated guitar in my opinion. Anyway, I'm playing through a little, it's got a little reverb on it. It's got a really great sound. It really can scream, and it's got a really nice mellow sound. That's the neck pickup, bridge. So it's got some twang to it. Maybe I should take that reverb off. Anyway, I'm playing through a solid state amp. It's a 80s Fender amp, Harvard Reverb 2, and it's a decent sounding amp. It's not the greatest amp in the world, but it's not the worst by far. It's actually a pretty good amp. I really like the amp. And anyway, this is to showcase the guitar. It's got a real, you know, kind of in that era, the necks were thin. That was the thing. So it does have a thin neck on it. It doesn't have the later, which is the earlier thick neck. The necks never bothered me. I think it's both pickups. The necks never bothered me. It's pretty nice feeling neck. Rosewood, nice rosewood. Beautiful color on the rosewood, and it's bound all the way around. It definitely has some breaks in the binding. You can see I really play the guitars. I don't really baby them that much, but I don't abuse them either. Probably got some scratches in here. You probably can't see it. There's one right there. And I got a fan on here. I always have my fan on in the videos. I don't know why. I just like the air moving. except when I'm recording I try to not do that, which I'm actually recording now. So, but the binding here is in good shape for its age, but I don't know if you could see that. You probably can't, but just little areas where the binding is just, you know, kind of cracked. Let's see if I can find one. And then there's little marks on the refret. There was a little bit of, I don't know if you can see that. I probably can't see that at all. But there's the binding. Okay, that'll be an edit. Here, just like little stuff like this, see? That's a little mark. I'll try to move it around so you can maybe see that little mark right there. There's a lot of little ones like that, little where the finish is kind of chipped away. It's obviously a nitro finish, and you can see right in there, maybe right where right there someplace. Maybe you can see that. Probably not, but all of them are that size, and they're really small. The guy who did the refret is really good guitar repair guy. He actually when he taped everything off, he kind of got his fingernail to the back of this thing and it chipped, and he repaired it with some whatever you repair it with, and put some color in it so those aren't as noticeable. But yeah, that's pretty good for the sinus action, huh? But it's really cool. Chrome's in great shape, and you know it's just it's maple everywhere. Maple neck, maple body. I think that the solid piece, the log in the center of the guitar is ash, probably. But anyway, look all that stuff up. I really don't know. I don't care that much about it. I'm just going to open everything up. I had everything attenuated a little bit with the tone and the volume. Everything's wide open. There the mids come through. Action's really nice, plays really nice. Like I said, it's got the small neck on it, but it just plays really wonderful. Both pickups. Guitar player, and my friend who is a guitar player said, don't say you're not a guitar player because you can play the guitar. But I really don't think I am a guitar player, but that's what he said. What else? Neck pickup, just if it matters, it's got, I think it's got 10s on it, 1046 standard set, and I'm using a very thin pick. See what I mean about not being a guitar player? So, anyway, it's a nice guitar. If the economy didn't suck so poorly, I would not sell this. But the reason for this video is to let it go to somebody else. Like I said, they're very undervalued for what it is. It's all handmade, Rhode Island, crafted. You know, it's just really full American awesomeness. And if you put some gain behind it, it's really, the thing screams. It just really, really screams. It's got something about it that just really bites in, and it's we're not getting that with this setting right now, but it's just pretty cool. Well, started overdriving the speaker there for a minute, didn't I? Yeah, it's a lot of reverb on there. Anyway, with this amp, it's got a master volume. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to do the amp here.